Hey, Shalom. All praises to YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, Bashem, Rakakwadash. The ones to the apostles at Great Millstone. And peace to you, sincere brothers out there, the true house of David. And I just wanted to go into YAHAWASHI. And because yesterday, me and the brother, we was going into Matthew 23. And one thing you have to understand about the scriptures is that when Yahushua came on this planet, the most people that gave him the most resistance when he was here was his own people. And, that's scriptural. And what you must understand is, even though when Yahushua came on the scene, the Romans were, they were ruling at that time. And the Romans are fucking arch enemy. But as you see, as the Lord taught his ministry, the number one problem that came up against him as he was healing was his people. So when you actually understand that, then you see this truth a lot more clear. And what you got to understand in this truth is there's more enemies of the Lord than there are true believers. And the brother just did a sit down going into the spirit of Yahushua is against this world. And that's true. And what you have to understand is the Lord is not dealing with everybody that picks a Bible up and that says Shalom or call the Lord's name out. Because that's what the Lord said. The Lord said, everybody that come to me and say, Lord, Lord, shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven. So the Lord was talking about Yahushua. Everybody that say that, that don't make you a man of the Lord. The Lord said, many shall come in his name and deceive many. You see? And that's exactly what's going on. And you have the spirit of this world, which the spirit of this world is to go along to get along and just throw shit under the rug. Or just, don't say nothing about it. Don't mention it, man. Don't worry about it. You see, that's the spirit of this world. And a lot of men think that the Most High have forgotten how wicked they have been and what they've done. The Most High said he requires the past. The Lord remembers. For a lot of you men out there, a lot of you cloud chasers, that's actually against the Lord. The Lord is against this world. And the prophets that was here before, they came and they were truly against this world. They didn't care about the likes of this world. You see, it was never about that. It's just guys in this age, they make this word about being somebody. And when we say shit, it ain't nothing. You see? But if the apostles said, oh, it's everything. Now don't get me wrong, we learn from the apostles. The apostles is the ones that taught us the truth. They're not the only ones the Lord is dealing with, man. But that's okay, because everything is set up how it's supposed to be set up. And men are supposed to come against certain men. Men are supposed to hate certain men to their own death and destruction, which is actually beautiful. So a lot of you dumbass dudes out there, you come up against certain men and you think about certain men a certain way, not knowing that your ass gonna be destroyed no matter how many fucking videos you do. Because we know a lot of you guys, you doing videos, you're not really going in about topics that need to be going in. I'm sure warning about the microchip and warning about other certain things. But the evil and the wickedness of our people, and a lot of men that's teaching this truth are a bunch of goddamn demons. And that's the truth about it. That's the truth about it. So when you go to Matthew 21, which I'm going to read a little bit of, and to show an example of how our people is wicked. Our people is wicked. Yeah, like you could teach all these things, but not really go into the wickedness of our fucking people. You know, what about men teaching this truth? You see, and the Lord is against your ass because this morning I woke up and I really did. I had another topic that I'm gonna go into later. But I started watching the brother's video, man, and I was like, fuck, I gotta go into it. And that's the spirit. You see? Which we follow the spirit. Which the spirit is YAHAWASHI. And not necessarily following men, but we're following the spirit that's in people. And the spirit of the Lord is not in everybody. You see? In these days, to be honest with you, I can actually see, I really see men, and a lot of men ain't gonna fucking make it, bro. Now this is Matthew 21:12, and YAHAWASHI went into the temple of the Most High and cast all of them out that sold and brought in the temple. Okay, Salakia. It says, and YAHAWASHI went out into the temple of the Most High and cast out all them that sold and brought in the temple, and overthrew the tables of the money exchangers and the seats of them that sold doves. So who was in this house? You had those wicked scribes and those Pharisees, you see? And said unto them, it is written, my house shall be called a house of prayer, but ye have made it a den of thieves. Just like guys, they use this truth to sell t-shirts, camp starter kits, and they use this truth for fame and to being recognized and not really coming in the steed of YAHAWASHI. Which a lot of men are corrupt. But the Lord said, but you have made this into a den of thieves. And that's what they have made this truth. This truth has become something that is of the world. Now, verse 14, and the blind and the lame came to him in the temple, and he healed them. So there's balance right there. He was reproving the scribes and the Pharisees that was of our people. And then our people came into the temple to be healed. And what did he do? He healed them. Now check this out. And when the chief priests and the scribes saw the wonderful things that he did, the children crying in the temple, saying, Hosanna, Hosanna, son of David, they were sore displeased. Right, and that's our people. Our people, instead of being encouraging and letting men know, hey, you're doing a good job healing people and teaching, what are they? They're displeased. They're sore displeased. Because a lot of men are not in this for the Lord, man. Verse 16, and said unto him, hearest thou what this say? YAHAWASHI said unto them, yea, had you never heard out of the mouth of babes and suckling, thou hast perfected praise. But they actually hate the Lord, what he was doing. And they was against him, his own people, which are the same scribes and the Pharisees that's here today. And if you truly don't give a fuck about what men think and you love the Lord, you're going to have that same problem. Is when you start caring about what people think, then you're going to have issues teaching this word. Verse 19, it says, now in the morning he returned unto the city and hungered. And when he saw a fig tree in the way, he came to it and found nothing therein, but leaves only, and said unto it, let no fruit grow on thee henceforth forever. And presently the fig tree withered away. And when the disciples saw it, they marveled, saying, how, son, is the fig tree withered away? So the thing is, this whole truth is about producing fruit. And if you're not producing fruit, I'm talking about effectively, man. Hard, going into things that need to be going into building brothers up, not just fucking pampering brothers. You need to build brothers up a certain way, as the Lord was. You see, warning them about the evil that's out there, warning them about the evil of our people, especially like the Lord was doing, and then warning them about the plans of the enemy at that. But we understand when the Lord was on the scene, the one that hated the Lord the most was his own fucking people. They came against him the most, so to say. Verse 21, YAHAWASHI said, YAHAWASHI answering, saying unto them, verily I say unto you, if ye have faith and doubt not, ye shall not only do this which is done to the fig tree, but also if ye shall say unto this mountain, be thou removed and be cast into the sea, it shall be done. That means by believing this and walking in the ways of the Lord, anything can be done. You see? Verse 22. And all things whatsoever ye shall ask in prayer, believing, because this is about believing. This ain't about fame or who likes you, because one thing is, you could be trying to get the likes and the pat on the back from other men when they ass could be Satan, or they ass ain't even gonna make it. You see? So it's about you believing. The Lord said, whatever you believe in prayer, you shall receive. Now check this out. That was some healing right there. Verse 23. And when he came to the temple, the chief priests and the elders and the people came to him as he was teaching and said, by what authority dost thou do these things? And who gave thee the authority? See, they go our people again. Constantly healing, constantly condemning. You see? See, our people, when you come in a certain type of authority and a certain type of way you teach, they're going to come against you. They're going to hate you because they ain't teaching like that. Because the thing is, the Lord ain't with a lot of men. So when they see you teaching a certain way, then they're like, what authority you? How he gonna say that? How he gonna bring that out? Who is this guy? He's not an elder. You see? And that's what they said to the Lord too. Where did he learn his wisdom? And that's you guys in the same fucking spirit as these scribes and these Pharisees, chief priests. Now check out what the Lord said. And YAHAWASHI said unto them, I also will ask you one thing, which if you tell me, and likewise I will tell you by what authority I do these things. The baptism of John, whence was it, from heaven or from men? And they reason with themselves, saying, if we say from heaven, then he will say unto us, why did ye not believe him? But if we say of men, then we fear people, for the whole of John as a prophet. And YAHAWASHI. And they answered YAHAWASHI and said, we cannot tell. And he said unto them, neither tell you by what authority I do these things. You see that? And he said unto them, neither tell I you by what authority I do these things. So I don't have to tell you shit. You see?
It looks like you lost another one.
So that's the thing. The Lord was constantly healing, and then he constantly had to condemn the wicked scribes and the Pharisees, which they were of our people, which they had a spot with the Romans, deceiving and cunning our people out of money, and they had the high up seats, but they ass were wicked. You see. But I just wanted to go over that. I'm gonna be going over more stories of YAHAWASHI, because when you understand this, man, YAHAWASHI had more trouble out of his own people than any other people in the scriptures. And remember, our people gave the Lord up. And those same people are on the planet today saying they teaching the truth. That's why they don't really go into shit too much. They're never going to Matthew 23. And they'll never really explain who came up against the Lord that much like that. But that's okay. That's because we will do it. See, whatever a man is not going to be able to do, the Lord always sends somebody else to do it efficiently. And therefore, you do it efficiently, you're not going to be liked. Which, when you understand that, then that's a good thing, because that means the Lord loves you. Because the more you're hated in this world, the more the Lord is going to be for you. You see? But with that, it'll be on to the next one. Hey, shalom.